Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB or Chris, and today we have a great one for you. I want you to stay tuned for the post today because I'm going to have a post technique that you've probably never seen. It's inspired by MellyMel and Shave 326, Ken Klitschko. But the soap for today is Hub City Morning Hike. Now, yesterday, I used the Fallout. I did not like the scent. It just wasn't for me. I realize a lot of people do. I didn't. I do love the scent of Morning Hike. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. Sage, grapefruit, orange, and then I wrote down some. Well, actually, let me put the notes right there for you. And also, I want to mention while you're looking at those notes, you see how that description has the notes sort of lower in it? My preference is to see those notes up top. Like, I don't really want to personally read through the walking through the forest and all that. That doesn't mean that much to me. The notes do. However, I don't really mind it, but I would love to see the notes prominently displayed. That's just me. But the soap smells great to my nose. Very bright, good scent strength on this. I'd call it probably 7. Really, really nice, crisp scent, which is right in my wheelhouse. I don't like things that are musky, or a lot of times patchouli smells kind of funky to me. This one does not contain that, or at least I don't think so. Anyway, this has got some oak moss and things that round it out, but it's crisp and it pops. And it's really nice. You can really get those citrus and grapefruit notes. And again, I like the label of Hub City. It is very identifiable. Now, I know some people don't like it. It's simple. It is simple, but in my view, you know exactly what it is as soon as you see it. I like it. I think it's simple but effective. That's just me. We'll show you the ingredients right there. This is one of those soaps that has the Super Blue Emu, the Chupacabra oil, the unicorn milk, the dragon tallow, meaning it's got some really nice ingredients in it, the lanolin, the goat's milk, and all that kind of stuff. So it's got some good ingredients in it. Price, pretty good, $17.99 for 4 ounces, $4.49 per ounce on our cost chart, which is still in one thumbs up territory. Given that it's one of those special ingredient soaps, not too bad actually. So let's get to going here. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I'm going to use for the straight today. This is straight razor shave number 33, and this is I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can there. Either Stephan's standard. I believe this is 15/16. I got this off John's Shave Shop on Etsy for a reasonable price. And one of the things I wanted to mention about John's Shave Soap is he offers free honing for 1 year if you buy a straight razor, which is pretty cool. So I bought a couple of razors off him, and I like the first edge. And we'll see how it goes with this edge. Again, I'm still very much in the learning process, and so I'm not an expert, so keep that in mind. But I hope you'll join me for straight razor shaving and maybe take it on. Okay, we've already loaded the morning hike, and by the way, I'm using the PAA Cube pre-shave because I've already tested this base before when I did the shave with Doctrine, which is a Creative Ventus scent by Hub City, and there is a giveaway ongoing for that, so go check out the video where I did the Doctrine soap by Hub City. There's a instruction for a giveaway on that, and there's also one for the Central Texas soap that's still ongoing too. I'll probably close those out this weekend. This is a good quality soap based on my first run with the Hub City, so I don't expect any quality problems. We're working with about a day's growth, normal. And one of the things I'm going to do today is I don't need to shave all the way up to there, but I've been lathering up to there, so I'm just going to remove that and get it out of the way so I don't get hung up. That click you heard there was not the straight razor. That was the Focus Slim, which we're going to use probably tomorrow in honor of Johan from Shave and Butcher. This is one of his favorite razors, so we're going to use it because we love some Johan. I mean, who doesn't? He's a great guy. Let's cut that back a little bit, and let's get going with our Stevens or Stephens. If you know how this is pronounced, please let me know. I want to say Stephens, but I don't really know. So Let's see how we do today with our Doug Bear swing in. And by the way, I want to thank Doug Bear for, he made a contribution to the channel via PayPal, and I really appreciate that. I also want to thank David, Cyril or Cyril. I apologize, David. I don't know exactly how to say your name, and that is my fault. But he also made a contribution, and I really appreciate that. It helps offset the cost of a lot of the shipping and buying products, and just helps keeps the channel going. And I can't thank you gents enough, and all the Patreon subscribers and just everyone that helps out. It means a lot, and it keeps me going, and I really appreciate it. All right, nice. Also, thanks to Marion the Barber. Or excuse me, not Marion the Barber, Marion the Barbarian. The aftershave today he sent, so special thanks to him. You'll see that later. The post is going to be good. I hope you'll stick around for that. I'm going to have to ask John what he used for this edge, what he finished on, because it's a nice edge. So John's Shave Shop on Etsy, easy for you to say. Some good edges going. Doug Bear swing method, not even stretching. Trying to do some longer strokes today. Seen a lot of guys doing longer strokes and having great success. And I figure, why not give it a go? This soap smells and performs great, by the way. So if you've never tried Hub City, give it a shot. After I did that video on Doctrine, I said I will be trying this brand more, and there you have it. I went and purchased this because it sounded like a scent I would like, and I very much do. It's really bright and crisp, which is right up my alley. I don't really like earthy, musky, so on and so forth, but this one I think is fantastic, and great job. I think his name is David that runs Hub City, and if it's not David, I apologize, because sometimes I forget. I'm in communication with so many people that sometimes I forget. All right, let's get going. This soap smells great. I got to tell you, I saw Brian the Floridian using it, and he loved it. By the way, I want to mention I got an email from a viewer today, and he wanted to ask me about all the videos regarding Fallout. And the reason you're seeing so many videos on Fallout is it's a hot release. There was a lot of publicity around it, and that's why. And so what we do on YouTube is, in order to get you, the viewer, the information as fast as possible, as soon as we get a hot release, we try to make a video. And most of us, or at least in my case, I always disclose if the soap is sent to me. And I pretty much assume that most people do that at this point. Sent to me for free, I should say. It was not. And I think most people in the case of Hub City actually, paid for it. I'm of the opinion that people can be absolutely, you can speak with absolute candor regardless. If you're sent something for evaluation. If you don't believe me, go watch my Naked Armor videos, go watch my Helmsman videos. There's been plenty of times when I've been sent something to evaluate and I don't like it, and I say so in no uncertain terms. So my approach is the same no matter what. That's just me. Anyway, you're going to see the hot releases, a lot of videos coming out. And it's just like phones or video games. When things first come out, you're going to see it, So that's pretty normal. Very nice. I think the viewer was concerned that there might be paid promotion going on, and there's no YouTuber that I'm aware of that does paid promotion. That is to say, you're given products as payment for endorsement, or you're taking money for endorsement. I don't know anyone that does that, or at least I don't. And honestly, I don't know anyone who does. I'm really liking these beefier blades, I must say. Very nice. By the way, the stones that I have acquired, if you're into honing or going to learn to hone, I've been acquiring Shoptons for the low end. Then I have an ILR for finisher, but I've also purchased a Shoppe based on conversations with other people who like them. A little bit less expensive than a Zuku. I've been purchasing over the last 6 weeks, a little bit at a time, because they're kind of expensive. And we'll be starting to learn to hone soon. Very nice. Again, I'm gonna have to ask John what he used to finish this razor on, because it's, feels like a nice edge, or at least it does to me. Feeling very, very nice today. Really nice shave, and I'm loving this scent. It is such a departure from yesterday, where I just honestly struggled to get through it because I didn't like that scent. And I really think a lot of people will. Oh, by the way, I also asked my wife. I didn't show her what it was. That's what I always do when I put a scent in front of her. I don't show her the label, and then I just say, "What do you think?" She was like, "Ugh." So she didn't like it. Put the rabbit bananas in front of her, and she loved it. So, people like different sort of scents, and, I definitely want to try another First Line shave soap. And I was thinking about Razor Ruby, but I'm reading the notes, and it's got patchouli and stuff in there. And I usually like patchouli when it's like with lime. Like, it seems to work well with lime for me, but in some other cases, I don't care much for it. Let's lather up for a final pass. I'm telling you, the post is going to be different. So hang in there. It's an idea that I am borrowing from. Actually, I heard Shave 236 or 326, Ken Klitschko, as I like to call him, because he looks like one of the Klitschko brothers. But anyway, gonna do something different in the post. It's sort of MellyMel, Shave 236 inspired. And so I am one of those people, folks, that I am a student of the game, as they say. I watch people and I learn. And I've been doing this for a while, but you can always learn. People that are new have new ideas. And don't lock yourself into old ways of doing things. Be open to the possibility that somebody else who hasn't done it very long has discovered a better way of doing it, or at least something that might be cool. That's my approach. And I feel good with that sort of approach. Not stretching much today, which I should be. Shame on me. Razor feels good, I must say. Wiping my hand off a little bit because I got a little lather on it there. This part I can't see very well because my eyesight on this side is not very good. Need to be stretching. The soap, by the way, really good performer. Plenty of residual slickness. No problems. No bubbles, no troubles, as we like to say when we have a good soap. And so I think you can buy from Hub City with confidence in terms of performance. Scent, always subjective. You may not like this, just like I didn't like Fallout yesterday. You're gonna have that. Very nice. Let's get some of that hair down there. Remembering to stretch a little bit now. All right. Feeling good? Let's see. Let's hit that neck just a little. A few little spots there. This has been a really enjoyable shave. I'm looking forward to the post again. Something I've never tried before. I don't know if anybody's ever tried it before. Maybe they have and I just don't know it. It's entirely possible for two people to have the same idea at different times and both think they're original ideas, you know. All right. Y'all see that memory line? I don't know if you can still see it right there. That's what I call the memory line. That's from that Dovo. From weeks ago. All right. Very, very nice. Let's hit this real quick. All right, very, very nice. Let me rinse the face and we will come back with an unusual post, or at least it seems that way to me. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back with our special post. And in this ice tray, we have a cube. This small cube consists of Pear-Brrr Shop Splash, witch hazel, and water. And I saw MellyMel using an ice cube. And then, ooh, that feels good. And then I saw Ken Klitschko, Shave 326, talking about maybe he could freeze some aloe. Ooh, that feels good. Ooh. Mel, you're onto something. And Ken Klitschko. It's melting very, very quickly. Man, that's pretty awesome. So I got Splash in here. I got witch hazel in here. And water. And wow, that feels good. It's like I don't want to stop doing it, but I'm going to. Okay. So I used most of that up. We'll set that aside. Maybe I'll hit it a lick after the video goes off. Okay, that feels great, folks. I want to tell you, it feels so refreshing and awesome. And it's got the Pear-Brrr Shop in it. I did a little bit of witch hazel, just a splash or two of the aftershave and some water, and it's phenomenal. That is so great. I love it. Anyway, today we used the Hub City Morning Hike. Big thumbs up. I love the scent. I love the quality of soap. Big thumbs up. Absolutely loved it. We used the Stephan straight razor 15/16 from John's Shave Shop, which had a really nice edge on it. We got a great shave. Straight razor shave number 33. What else do we use? Oh, we used a West Coast Shaving Synthetic sent to me by Oive Chapo, my boy Oive. Thank you, Oive. I love these translucent handles. It is awesome. And honestly, I'm going to go out on this video by just using more of this. And then I'm gonna, after I finish exhausting this, I'm gonna hit it with the splash. So we're just gonna end it now by saying, it's your shave, do it your way, and of course, God bless.